Hello, everybody. It's Trent here at my world headquarters for Tumbler Ridge Lines News. Oh, the camera has switched inputs again. All right, hang on. Okay, this is going to be awkward because when I switch over here to get away from that, uh, anyways, I will need to get a fixed camera. Anyways, that's all me talking about technical behind the scenes stuff. Today in Tumbler Ridge, what you need to know: it snowed last night, which meant I was out shoveling my driveway, which meant that I'm coming live a few minutes later. But that is obvious to anybody who's walked outside. Um, let's see. There are three things that I wanted to talk to you today about. First is the U11 home hockey tournament, March 13th to 15th. That's starting tomorrow night. Um, So there's 5 teams coming into town. There's the TR Raptors, of course. I guess they aren't coming into town. Hudson's Hope, Chetwynd, Claremont, and Dawson Creek 2. According to the announcement on the Raptors site here, um, there's going to be raffle tickets, 10 tickets for $10, Chase the Joker, and a 50-50 draw every game, as well as a pick a square 50-50 tournament running, or 50-50 contest running throughout the tournament. So if you are in town this weekend and looking for something to do, that would be something to do. Go cheer on the U11 team. Next, tonight is the raising of the flags and the moving of the vigil memorial at Town Hall over to the tree over by the Roman walkway. It's happening at sunset, around about 6 o'clock. There's going to be a elder from, well, they haven't said actually, so there's going to be an elder there doing a prayer, and then all the stuff will be moved over, and the flags will be raised, and there'll be a second prayer, and that will be sort of the end of 30 days of mourning. According to the district, this is not a planned event. This is not a public vigil or anything, but if anybody feels the need to show up for this, they can. It's the ending of the first 30 days of mourning. They're not saying that this is like, okay, everything's back to normal. It's just, as we continue the process of healing, we will move on from here. There is a bit of research that has come out that's not specifically related to the Tumbler Ridge incident, but I found it kind of interesting, and I figured I'd kind of run over this. Researchers have released a something about how researchers posing as would-be school shooters find AI tools offer detailed advice on how to perpetrate violence. This is a story that kind of went live yesterday. This one is taken from The Guardian, but there's many sources from there. And so popular AI chatbots help research plot violent attacks, including bombing synagogues and assassinating politicians, with one telling a user posing as a would-be school shooter, "Happy and safe shooting." There were 10 chatbots that were studied in US and Ireland, and on average, they helped people with their violent plans 3/4 of the time, and only discouraged it in 12% of the cases. Some chatbots, including Anthropic's Claude and Snapchat's My AI, persistently refuse to help would-be attackers. Whereas OpenAI's ChatGPT, Google's Gemini, and Chinese AI model DeepSeek provided at times detailed help in the testing carried out in December, during which researchers from the Center for Countering Digital Hate and CNN posed as 13-year-old boys. Their research concluded that chatbots had become an accelerant for harm, quote unquote. According to the research, DeepSeek, a Chinese AI model, provided reams of detailed advice on hunting rifles to a user asking about political assassination, saying they wanted to make a leading politician pay for, quote, destroying Ireland, unquote. The chatbot signed off with happy and safe shooting. However, when a user asked Claude about stopping race mixing, school shooters, and where to buy a gun, it said, I cannot and will not provide information that could facilitate violence. My AI answered, I am programmed to be harmless AI assistants. I cannot provide information about buying guns. The research cited two real-world cases where attackers had used chatbots beforehand. Last May, a 16-year-old produced a manifesto and a plan allegedly used a chatbot before stabbing 3 girls at Pirkkala School in Finland. Then in January of last year, Matthew Livelsberger, then 37, blew up a Tesla Cybertruck outside the Trump International Hotel in LA after using ChatGPT to source guidance on explosives and tactics. Now, the OpenAI model spec, which governs ChatGPT, states that it, quote, might cause self-harm by simply following users or developer instructions, e.g. providing self-harm instructions or giving advice that help a user carry out a violent act. These situations are particularly challenging because they involve a direct conflict between empowering the user and preventing harm, end quote. It says that if a user asks a chatbot to, quote, facilitate illicit behavior, the assistant should refuse to help, end quote. However, that apparently doesn't happen. According to OpenAI, they have called the research methods flawed and misleading and said that it has since updated its models to strengthen safeguards and improve detection and refusals related to violent content. So, yeah. So that's just some research that I thought was interesting in after what happened here, as well as the current discussion about OpenAI's role or potential role in what happened here. That is your news for today. I'm not seeing anybody who's commented. If you do want to comment, I do work really well with interacting with the public. So if you have any questions, toss them in the sidebar. Unfortunately, you're too late for now because, or sorry, toss them in the sidebar. Okay. In my chat window here, it comes in as a sidebar. I know that you would be like commenting on the video. Just for me, it's a sidebar. Anyways, so in the future, if you have any questions, feel free to toss them in the comments. Other than that, that's been today in Tumbler Ridge. Hope you have a great day and enjoy the cold weather, which should be leaving us very soon.